yesterday was just a hell of a day. That's the only way I know to put it. Bad tighten the chain. Is it in 4-wheel drive? Let me put the heat to it. We're gonna cut this old weld off and grind it down flat where we can start over. If I never get there. Made a little progress. Hold up a second. Well, we're back to touching on this side, or almost touching. I'm fixing to attack it.
Give us an update.
I will in a minute.
Well, it is temporarily fixed for the moment. We'll see. Turned into being an all-day job. So we're down here in the hayfield. Say hello, Bruiser. And as you can see, we're finally burning off our brush piles. So for the people who don't know, we are swapping some acres with Daddy. See this V right here? Used to be the hayfield and an old pasture, but we're gonna take it in with this field right here, make it one big square. And then the little 4 acres over there by the pond, we're going to sow that down in hay. And Dylan was stacking trees when the thumb gave up. So we started on it at 8 o'clock. 2 trips to Milan, 1 trip to Trenton, Napa, and at 6 o'clock we're finally back at it, and hopefully it holds. But I'll give you a little ride around. A buddy of ours has got a root rake he said we could borrow, so we may go get it, clean up some of these chunks and all. Probably ought to put this back in corn. That way we ain't picking up chunks when we cut beans. But we gotta have the acres for wheat. We ain't got many to put wheat on. But they burned up really nicely. That pile right there is a big old son of a gun, and ain't much left. As you can see, we took the disc and disced it around everything. That way nothing would catch on fire. That's why we shelled corn when we did, so we could wouldn't have to worry about the cornfield catching on fire. But yeah, we got it. I think that's just a big pile of dirt. But we got it all disted up. Oh, 496 did good. You can see right here where the old fence line was. And right up here, where I disted it, that line right there is going to be the edge of the new field. The be inrows now, but you can see I left a little gap or a little shady or grassy area there along the woods. Gonna try to make us a field road. We have one on this side, but we're gonna keep one on this end too. Try to anyways, just so we can get back here and look at stuff. As you can see, this field right here, the old hayfield, come to a point. I don't know why, but it's been like that ever since I can remember, and we found old aerial photos from the 70s and 80s, and it was like that then, so apparently they had a reason for it. That tree right there that he's working on is the one that got the thumb to begin with. That's a big old oak. As you can tell, he's gentler with it. Got a feeling we're going to end up burying all these stumps. that tree right there ain't been nothing but a son of a gun. On to the next one. So this side of the dirt, this square right here, and this cornfield right here is going to be the new hay field. We're just giving Daddy a square hay field, and we're squaring up that big field right there. But we was going to no-till it, but there ended up being a bunch of weeds and grass in it. So we just ended up disking it. Probably take the Phoenix Sarah, run over it, smooth it up, and then we're gonna no-till him some fescue and clover, and then make a nice square hay field for him and a nice square field for us. But I am pretty tired. That was a big ordeal, so I am going home. And I guess I should have left the gator for him. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll just leave the gator for him. I'll just walk out.
We're out here getting the drill ready for wheat and to drill Daddy's hay. Robert's removing the plugs where we had every other one plugged, planting 15-inch soybeans. We will not be doing that again. Next year my beans will be like back on 7.5s like they belong. It was a good idea at the time. I'm opening the feed cups and then squeezing them back down on the first notch for wheat. We got our drill loaded up. I'll let y'all take a look at what it looks like in here. Right here, we got some clover seed, a little brown seed. That's fescue. Take a little deeper dive in here. And them long seeds are oats. Gotta set our down pressure. We're planting in worked up ground, so we don't need as much down pressure. Let's try about 650 there.
Cloud of dust. So it's Wednesday, September the 28th, 10/18, and we are out here drilling Daddy's hay out here in what used to be what we call the pond farm. But yeah, we're, like I said, if you're new to the channel, we're swapping out some acres with Daddy. We're taking his hay field, putting it in with one of our fields, and we're giving him one of our fields to put in with his hay field, so it'd be nice square blocks for everybody. It worked out that it was the same acreage, but drilling 50 pounds of oats, 25 pounds of fescue, 1.5 pounds of white clover, and 1.5 pounds of red clover. So that should give him some really nice hay for this fall, or this spring coming 2023. But yeah, it should be some good hay. We did check, it is dry, but we did check, and we are putting it in moisture. Maybe an inch and a half maybe, but there is moisture, so be good if we could get a little shower to get it up and get it going. A little late for planting, but it ought to be all right. We took our 496 Case IH disc and run it once, and then we took our Phoenix Air and run it twice, and it did a really nice job leveling it up. Well, it's getting no till it, but like I said, there's a lot of weeds and trash out here, but still got a lot of residue. You can see the wheat straw there, but still lots of residue out here. You run that drill over, it looks like you run a turbo till.
Good morning. We're out here in the field on a dirt moving project, or I guess you'd call this a land clearing project. Got the 4640 on the disc and the 4650 on the box blade. It's back in the land of the living, actually adding some benefit to the farm. Fueling up the track hoe. Gonna grease it just as soon as I get done talking to y'all. That's what's left of our brush pile. As you can tell, we're about to get down to the tail end of it. I'll restack it here just as soon as I get fueled up and greased up. I've been burning on this pile about 2 to 3 years now. There was a fence row right here that there's about 1.5 acres there that we call the high yield plot, where we used to do some experimentation, and it separated it from the main field. So this has been a multi-phase project. We cleared this fence row and put this with that. And then there was a fence row that went in this way and a fence row that ran at an angle there. So we've got this took out. Gonna be all one giant block. And then over there is gonna be the new hay field. It makes me nervous burning stuff this time of year. I try to really keep an eye on it. I come down here last night at 1 o'clock and restacked it and stayed with it till about 2 o'clock this morning. You know, making sure it wasn't going to get out of hand. what's left of that giant oak tree that about ripped the thumb off my track hoe. That son of a gun. It's payback time. It's gonna be the centerpiece to restacking my pile. I'm gonna stack everything on top of it. I've got it restacked. Seems to be burning pretty good. Maybe that'll burn on down, and we're gonna go down here and work on burying some crap.